Hi everyone, I'll be starting the vlog off for us this week. We're gonna do a little bit more of a behind the scenes kind of thing of owning a business. Right now I'm working on a website for us to, have, because believe it or not, we haven't had a website this whole time. So right now I'm working on a website. I guess I'll talk a little bit about the different hats I wear here. So if I put it into perspective, I have three different hats that encompass tasks. So the first one is Anayi the trainer. Anayi the trainer has other tasks that she does for clients, And then there's Anayi the athlete. Anayi the athlete has tasks that she does to, work on those goals. And then Anayi the business owner has tasks that she does for the business. And every day I do different tasks for all three of those different things. Like today I have the one for the website, that's Anayi the business owner. Anayi the athlete, on the daily it's always just, workout, cardio, get my food done. And then Anayi the trainer has different tasks of, training clients, doing their check-ins, making sure that they have their food, trying to provide something different to them, like something I'm trying to work on, especially I'm trying to make better is online training specifically. Like I'm working on making some things for them to have online training in online training so that it's not as difficult, things like that. But yeah, today we're working on a website. I can show where I'm at currently right now. So I went with something very basic because honestly the gym doesn't need much going on for it, because the biggest thing for us is just getting people's attention in and then having them book either a consult or coming to visit us. So literally we just have the front page, a small about us which isn't done yet, a what we offer page, and then a couple Google reviews I'm gonna put in, and then I'm gonna change this page to something else, and I'm probably gonna edit this page as well. Like I'm still working on where this is going, but this is kind of where we're at currently. This desktop actually used to be at our apartment, but we spend little to no time at our apartment. Like literally the only days we're actually ever there are Saturday and Sunday. So we ended up moving it here to the gym so that we can actually work and do the things that we keep saying we're gonna do. And honestly, being a week into 2025, we've done so much more now that it's here. So that's gonna be something super beneficial for us, and I see a lot more happening in 2025, especially in the behind the scenes department. I used to do it a lot on my computer, and it was great while it lasted. Like that got us through 2023. But my computer is so old. My computer, I've had it since I graduated college, and that was now 5 years ago. It's slow. It's not that great. Oh, and website wise, if you're a business owner, I definitely recommend you. I'm doing this on Canva. And I didn't know Canva did the backup as well, because that's the difficult part with a website and why it costs so much if you have someone do it for you. So if you have someone do it for you, they're not just, putting it together like what I'm doing right now. They're in charge of the backup for the website. They have to back it up and, kind of program it not on a daily but on a monthly basis, so that let's say you have a get in touch button, so that get in touch button works. That's why it costs so much. But I recently found out that Canva does it for you as well, as long as you have the pro, and I have the pro. So that's why I'm now working on a website, because I made one through Shopify before and it was good, but at the time we were focused on selling merch, and because at the time we didn't have the gym, so Shopify did that for us. And now that I can do it on Canva, it's a lot easier, and Canva has tons of templates. It's like super simple. So if you have a small business, I do definitely recommend you try it through Canva. So Anayi the athlete and Chris the athlete just finished our workouts. So the last thing you saw was me working on the website. So around 12:31 we started our workout, and we got done our cardio and stuff, and now we're basically moving into our lunchtime / like right before the afternoon starts. So for me, my afternoon starts in like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna eat a meal, and then my afternoon starts like 4 all the way through 9 o'clock. And that's like Anaí the trainer and Chris the trainer, at work.
Well, yeah, it's time to get things done, get a meal in, get everybody updated, and see what comes in. I mean, we still got to take care of our clients. Any walk-ins, make sure that all of our trainers are on point. If they have any questions, make sure they're all taken care of as well.
We have a quick little intermission break to have a meal. So literally it's like 30 minutes. So we're literally gonna get a meal in and then keep training our clients. The gym is actually really packed today, despite it being cold, so that's always a blessing. We just finished with our last person of the day here at the gym, training wise, client wise. It's 9 o'clock now, but it is our turn to close today. Thankfully, we're now at a point with the gym and also with the trainers that, we take turns closing, so, el muerto no pesa, So I'm just gonna have a coffee now, kind of chill. If I pick up a little bit again of what I was doing earlier in the morning, I'll pick it up. If not, that's the end of the day for that. But we'll see if I pick it up again right now or not, but just depending how I feel, but we'll see. That's where we currently are. Actually, a lot of people came today. I've been very surprised with the weather of how many people have been coming to the gym. I'm very proud of everyone because the gym's been packed, and that means everyone's working on their goals, So I'm very proud of everyone. So we made it to the gym and getting started on the day. So today what we have on the agenda for the business things, every day I try to make a post or a reel for the gym page, which I just made right now. People do ask me sometimes how I make it. I honestly just post what's in my heart, like my thoughts. So today I put personal training at Grindheart Fitness is like no other. What sets us apart is going above and beyond, and it continues on. I hope you like that post. But today on the agenda we have one-on-ones with our personal trainers, which I try to do every month, which I have been very proud of myself lately for actually, being able to do that. I think I'm going on almost a year of being able to do that, those one-on-ones. I had started out doing these like in a group, like we would get together and we would do it in a group, these one-on-ones. So we would get together and talk about goals or whatever, but I was noticing that one, it was hard to schedule everyone to get a good time together. Two, not everyone has the same goals. Yes, the goal of the gym and of being a trainer, I guess you could say, is to get more clients. But in all reality, you kind of have a life, I guess you could say, aside from your job, and it also pertains to your goals. So that's how I think sets me apart personally as a boss, because I'm also in these one-on-ones, I also ask you about your personal life. I want to know, how is it that your job tying into your personal life, how is it benefiting you? For me personally, I feel like that is what sets me apart. And also I've had great bosses in my life. When I was a social worker, that was one thing I learned a lot. I had a great supervisor, amazing supervisor. I learned a lot. I loved her. I loved our meetings. And it was one of the things that, those meetings is one of the things that catapulted me into realizing that social work wasn't for me. That I wanted to do something else. And I think regardless of, where I landed today, those meetings meant a lot to me. And I want our trainers to always walk away from these meetings with, realizing I want to do better, or something in my life I want to be better at, or this is what I'm going to do now, to get from point A to point B. So always I try to tie it into their life somehow and ask them, those more diving in questions. But going back to how their lives are different and why I started doing them individually is because like one of them, he's more on his photography business, right? So I understand that's his priority. Right now, Gracie's about to go on maternity leave, you know, so her priority is in getting clients right now. And then, you know, Karim, he just came on from his painting business. So, like, those are three individuals that have completely different goals, but at the same time, their goal is also to gain clients and become better trainers, if that makes sense. So that's how I run those personal one-on-ones, and I ask them, you know, questions pertaining to those things. Today, we're also going to continue working on the website and our other tasks. One thing I'm going to probably start either today or tomorrow is working on our scholarship program that we have going on. But you know, as they say, coffee first. But also, fun fact, we're going on vacation the end of this week on Friday. So that'll be something we have coming up. On that. So the last we talked, it was a very hopeful day. I did end up doing my one-on-ones, but the way the day progressed, I did want to get other clips for like the day, but what ended up happening are the things that happened with the business. So the electricians came by and they came to see that our plugs don't work. Once the electricians did that and they made the plugs work, our heater went out. That's kind of a big no-no right now because it's cold and it's gonna freeze. And then we had to wait for the HVAC to come and do their thing so that it could get fixed. Luckily, it got fixed in the day. But literally during the time period of waiting for the HVAC and all that happening, one of our kids got sick at school. So I had to go pick him up and take him home, get medicine, everything. And then by the time I came back, the HVAC had just gotten here and they were starting to fix it. And then during the time period that they were trying to fix it, I did my cardio and then I ate my food, and then it was time to start training people. And that's like the embodiment of the day. Like, I'm still training people right now. I'm still gonna finish training people for the day, but that's basically what happens in a day at a business when it's very abrupt. It's very headache. Is that the word you would use? Yeah. It's a very unnecessary headache that happens, but I mean, it happens. All the one-on-ones are done for the day. I get to go home, and what I always learn from these one-on-ones the most is honestly talking is always best, and you learn so much more from just talking. Good morning, everyone. We just finished our morning client, and honestly today I don't think we'll get much business today because today trainer Anai is doing a lot. It's Wednesday, we're halfway through the week, so I don't think we'll get too much business today. We'll see what happens, but like literally right now I finish at 10. My next client is at 1, so I gotta fit my cardio and my workout between that, and then my afternoon starts at that time and doesn't end until about 8 o'clock today. So I don't think we're gonna do much business today. We'll see how the day pans out. But I wanted to say in regards to that, I used to have a really hard time when the gym first opened, giving myself that grace and being like, today we're doing that, it's fine if we don't do business today. And I guess you could say balance. I think I learned a lot of balance in 2024 through my prep because of the basic fact that I had to prep, you know? And prep was kind of like a very do or die situation, you know, like I have to do this kind of thing. So I learned a lot of balance in regards to business. So now I tell myself, if I have time right now to do business, we're gonna do it. If there's no time today, it's fine that we don't, because we did it yesterday. We devoted a lot of time to it on the days that we didn't. Like tomorrow I have more time, so I'm probably gonna devote either more time to that or getting us ready for our trip and also our move. So it just depends, you know. Also, adaptability is sumamente importante. I don't know how to say it in English. So the last thing you saw me talk about on here was how yesterday, Wednesday, we weren't gonna get to a lot of business things because the trainer version of me had a lot to do, which was very true. That's exactly what happened. The trainer version of me had a lot to do. Like literally by 7-8 o'clock I was done, like mentally gone. And that's something I now very much keep in mind whenever I am doing things. I keep in mind the fact that like I can only take on so much, and so I've gotten better at that, because like 2023 and I would have basically done all that and still gone home and done business things. Yesterday, I would have done all that. I did all that and I just went home and rested. So today we have a lighter day because one, it's the day before we leave for our trip, and two, I guess because it's Thursday, but I mean mainly because tomorrow is Friday we leave for our trip, so I kind of lined up everybody a little bit more towards the beginning of the week, and also because it is a ice snow day here. It's a lot of people didn't decide to come Thursday and Friday because of that. So today I'm literally have someone at 9. Right now it's 8:45. So I'm mainly kind of continuing a little bit of the website before they get here. And just enjoying my cup of coffee before they get here. Because literally I have that one person, and then I'm going to do my cardio, work out, and kind of pick up back on the website if I have time, because I'm trying to keep in mind that I need to pack for our trip, one, and I want to pack boxes for our move. So I'm that's a goal for me today. I really want to pack 3 or 4 boxes for our move today, because we are moving February 1st and today is the 9th and we haven't packed anything. So I really want to get like 3 or 4 boxes packed today before the end of the day, and that's kind of like, at that point, that has nothing to do with the business, but that's something I want to do today. But yeah, today my goal is to finish the website in terms of like, okay, it's done. The only thing I need to do is upload the last trainer pictures, because we have a couple of trainers that we don't have pictures of, and they're taking pictures of them next week. So I want to be completely done with this today, and next week all I have to do is upload that picture in the spot that it goes in. So it's done. But we're done with it mainly, so I'll show you really quick. I don't remember if this is like the actual, like if I already showed this, but this is where we're at. This is the homepage, a small about us, and then I plan on inserting a different page in between after the what we offer and our Google reviews to show the team, and then our get in touch. So that's kind of where we're at. So I just have to insert a page here and put our team photos. And that's what I'm going to do after the 9 a.m. I think after the 9 a.m. client, so at 10, while I'm eating my pre-workout meal. But yeah, that's where we are. In terms of also, I guess you could say what's next or what have I done so far today. Chris and I already set up our goals for the following week, because today is technically our last day of the week, since we're going to be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on our vacation. So we already went over our goals for the following week, and those include starting our forms for like the scholarship. Those something I'm gonna get into next week. Continuing officially finishing the website, like uploading the last pictures of the trainers we don't have. We want to start a referral program, so we're gonna kind of dive into how we're gonna set that up, and then we obviously have our, I guess, regular daily ones of like, you know, bringing in people, talking to people about the gym, bringing in consults, doing check-ins, and bringing the best service we can to our current clients. But those are kind of like our daily ones that we have. And we do put up a quote for the week just to keep us kind of like in gear. I'll read it to you. It says, "Don't let fear or discomfort hold you back. Greatness comes to those who push through, not those who back down." So that's our quote for the week, next week. And yeah, that's where we're at. I don't know if I will end this vlog here or on tomorrow, Friday, because tomorrow, Friday is usually the day I do meal plans and whatnot, and that's still kind of trainer on any things. And I do see myself doing that while we're waiting for the plane at 5, 6 in the morning. But yeah, so we'll see if I record that or not.